I'm going to talk some things on two things. So first is about the research, and the second thing is about the TA. I believe those two things are very likely that you are going to engage with. So I am Jang-Eun Sean. I'm a fifth year PhD student in School of Business and Management, Finance. I have several publications and I have done literally more a dozen classes as a TA. So you can see my suffering. So I believe I can share something, some of my worst failure during my PhD time. So first, let's talk about the research. I had some dream or goal back at the time. And I believe you might already have some, at least imagine the moment of your graduation, all of your achievement, standing proud. Yeah, that's good. Keep it always inspiring you, keep it always motivating you. So the goal is always very personal, so I don't want to judge anything. So the most personal, most creative, good. But I want to emphasize the importance of the expectation. So it took a very long and very painful time for me to realize the reality or the real expectation. So when I first went to surf, I didn't surf, I just swim with my board. And that is fine. That could be, that is what the real expectation should be. And I didn't realize that that could be in the case of research as well. So get the expectation right so that when the cold-blooded reality knocks on your door and give you the letter with rejection, well, we're ready to depress, but you're ready to get back to it. So get the right expectation and get to know what will happen, what is your outcome of the action. So there will be a different expected payoff for your failure in a research idea, research project, qual, or the some coursework. So they would have different priority and a different time. So manage it well with the right expectation. And finally, I want to say something on the responsibility. So it might depend on the area in your department, but it is likely that you will work as a team and as a co-author whose name will be printed on the paper when it got published. That means that we have our responsibility, which equals that we have promised our contribution. Don't get scared about it. Don't be afraid about it, because sometimes our responsibility is not the perfect outcome. Sometimes our responsibility is start and get the project moving. Get the data, purchase the equipment, clean the data, just do some trial tests. That's actually very important. And we should know that what we are supposed to do. That's fine, just do it step by step. And one day you'll realize there are some outcomes, there are some results. So that's about the research. And now let's talk about the teaching assistant. HKUST is a wonderful place. We have great students. And HKUST have a full support on the courses. Yes, but it does not guarantee that our experience as a TA will gonna be that good. So there will be like a very different students and with a very different questions. I have one person who is too shy to point out that I'm wearing my shirt inside out. And I've also have some MBA students who will get mad because I'm not wearing a proper tie. So you'll meet a lot of different people and you're going to, you have to handle some of them. So my most important takeaway here is, again, the expectation and responsibility. Do what I am supposed to do. So if I'm not sure whether I should do something, don't do it. Ask a lecturer whether I'm supposed to do it and do as follow. So I have made a lot of mistakes. and that mistakes were sometimes very, very bad. But don't worry, you're not gonna be this stupid. So if you are not sure about something, ask your lecturer and that will solve your question. Though I said a lot of bad thing on the TA, but you can see I have done a lot of TA jobs. It's not because I'm asked to do, but also I'm enjoying this process because TA thing can help myself like in the research. It inspired me because some of the students might ask some question that I never thought of, and meeting somebody who is very different from me make my life more vivid. So if you have a chance to do the TA, if you have a chance to TA some very different class, I really suggest you to do that. It's interesting. Okay, so finally, conclusion, because I thought that every paper should end with conclusion. So this is my conclusion. I'm so sorry that I have shared some negative things in this sharing. But please remember, I have made every step wrong. I've done everything wrong shared in this presentation. But you can see me right here. I'm standing in a whole piece. I think I'm with the fine sanity. I have non-zero academic output. I have non-zero teaching experience. So at the end, what I want to say is, well, it's okay to not be okay. Yeah, I just captured it from Netflix. I haven't watched that, but hopefully it's not about the PhD life. So it's okay to not be okay. And Kara already shared us a very useful link about the counseling center. And just don't worry, it's okay. But just don't stay to not be okay too long. Just ask for somebody to help. That is my final remarks. And you have my best wishes. Thank you very much.